Before I was a poverty fighter, I was a physical therapist and wound care specialist. During those 10 years of my life, I saw the hardest to heal diabetic ulcers, pressure sores, spider bites, gunshot wounds. Don't worry, I'm not going to share any gory details with you. I do want to share one story, though, about an elderly wheelchair-bound patient of mine who had an ulcer, a wound, on the outside of her left foot. She was a home care patient, so every week I would pull up to her house to assess and treat her wound, and every week she'd be lying on her bed or couch with her foot propped up for me to work with. And week after week, I would remove the dressing, measure and assess her wound, clean it and treat it, but it simply didn't get any better, no matter the different things I tried. And then one day, I saw her in a parking lot in her wheelchair for the first time. I went over to greet her and tell her how nice it was to see her out, and as I approached her, I noticed that the left foot pedal on her wheelchair was set improperly. It was too short. The result was that she naturally turned her foot inward, and the outside of her foot rested on the pedal rather than the sole of her foot resting on the pedal. Suddenly, I understood. I was dealing with a pressure wound. I immediately adjusted it, lowering the pedal so her foot sat flat on it, and she was healed within a couple of weeks. Here's the moral of the story. Being focused on the issue and the resources to address it isn't enough. It wasn't enough in the case of my patient, and it's not enough in our care for the person struggling in poverty. Unfortunately, this is what the work of case management has largely been relegated to. Identify the issue, consider the resources available to address it. Unfortunately, a lot of time, energy, and money have been poured into that without ever actually resolving the underlying etiologies or causes of the real problems that perpetuate poverty. Simply put, we've got to be really good investigators. Asking a few questions about income, the number of children in the household, current welfare programs, may tell us enough to qualify a person for some type of help, but it falls short of what we really need to know to help the person take substantial steps toward the flourishing life God intends. To do that, I encourage you to dig deeper in these 4 categories: work, education, social connections, and health. In each one of those categories, ask questions to uncover strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths and weaknesses are qualities intrinsic to the person, whereas opportunities and threats are extrinsic or environmental. For example, asking a person about special experience or training may illuminate work strengths. Asking about work history and discovering repetitive bouts of short-term employment could illuminate a personal weakness. Unless, however, further investigation regarding home life reveals transportation is an issue as the primary cause of job turnover. In that case, the lack of wheels becomes an environmental threat to the success of work. Let's look at one other example. Finding out a person is addicted to nicotine may represent a health weakness, and further discovering the health threat of a lack of medical insurance coverage provides important information that will guide the goals you set and how you advise that person to keep from sinking deeper in the poverty trap. I hope you're beginning to see the value of evaluating strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in the areas of work, education, social connection, and health. To make it a bit easier for you, we created a tool. The SWOT Box is your takeaway for today. This is a great tool to help you gather meaningful information. You can jot down your thoughts in the simple-to-use evaluation form, and we even provide you Q questions to help you more thoroughly evaluate each of the 4 areas in the SWOT Box. Take a minute, click below, and download the SWOT Box tool for yourself or for others who want to do a better job finding out the real causes that might be holding a person back from the flourishing life. Now, let's go out there, fight poverty, and win.